Excellent. Now I can see you all saying hello to me just here. I'll wait for a few people to arrive. You can join in with anything you see. The Soundabout Live TV. You can join in with anything you see. The Soundabout Live TV. So come right in and have some fun. There's room for everyone. You can join in with anything you see. The Soundabout Live TV. Hello everybody. Welcome to our Haunted Tales afternoon today. I'd like to sing a little song now about what we're going to be getting up to. Gather round, we have stories, and spooky ones of that I am sure. On this Halloween night, with the full moon is bright, gather round if you want to hear more. Gather round, we have stories, and spooky ones of that I am sure. On this Halloween night, when the full moon is bright, gather round if you want to hear more. Who is here? Who is here? Who is here to hear more? Ethan is here, Ethan is here, Ethan is here to hear more. Ethan is here, Ethan is here, Ethan is here to hear more. Oh, George is here, oh, George is here, George is here to hear more. Oh, George is here, oh, George is here, George is here to hear more. Gather round, we have stories, and spooky ones of that I am sure. On this Halloween night, when the full moon is bright, gather round if you want to hear more. Who is here? Who is here? Who is here to hear more? Thomas is here, Thomas is here, Thomas is here to hear more. Who else is here with Thomas? Ethan, George, Joseph is here, Joseph is here, Joseph is here to hear more. Jordan is here, Jordan is here, Jordan is here to hear more. Gather round, we have stories, and spooky ones of that I am sure. On this Halloween night, with the full moon out bright, gather round if you want to hear more. Who is here? Who is here? Who is here? Who is here? Who is here to hear more? Okay, who else is here that I've not seen yet? Max is here, Max is here, Max Max is here to hear more. Who else have we not said hello to yet? Jack is here, Jack is here, Jack is here to hear more. Dawn is here, Sally is here, Jenny is here to hear more. Adam is here, Adam is here, Adam is here to hear more. Gather round, we have stories, on spooky ones that I am sure. On this Halloween night, with the moon shining bright, gather round if you want to hear more. Who is here? Who is here? Who is here to hear more? Izzy is here, Izzy is here, Izzy is here to hear more. Archie is here, Archie is here, Archie is here to hear more. Lindy is here, Lindy is here, Lindy is here to hear more. Santi is here, Santi is here, Santi is here to hear more. Okay, friends, thank you for joining me on this Halloween Eve in Count Ord's house. We'll sing one more round of names. If you would like me to sing hello to you, then please say now. If you would like me to drink your blood, I mean say hello to you, please say so now. Gather round, we have stories, and of spooky ones of that I am sure. On this Halloween night, with the moon shining bright, gather round if you want to hear more. Who is here? Who is here? Who is here to hear more? Everyone's here, everyone's here, everyone's here to hear more. Everyone's here, everyone's here, everyone's here to hear more. And Thomas is here, Thomas is here, Thomas is here to hear more. Thomas is here, Thomas is here, Thomas is here to hear more. And everyone's here, everyone's here, everyone's here to hear more. Everyone's here, everyone's here, everyone is here to hear more. Oh, thank you for joining me. I don't know if I can keep the Count Dracula accent up all the way through. So for now, we shall return to seeing what ghost stories we have available for us. Today, let's take a little look in the book, shall we? Oh, we have a little story next about a little mouse. A mouse who was getting very bored during the COVID-19 pandemic and wanted to go out for a walk, but funnily he chose Halloween to go for it. For this song and this story, you might have a bat, a little spider, you might have an owl, you might have a wolf, you might have something that could join us in funny little movements or sounds to get ourselves warmed up for the scarier stories that are coming. If you've got a lovely sound, a spooky sound, or you could make little spiders with your hands like this and have them crawling up the body, we are going to sing a little song all about that poor little mouse and his Halloween walk. I'll be asking you for ideas all the way through this song, so make sure you've got some spooky sounds to make or some spooky movements to make. Poor little mouse, he wants to leave the house, so he took a walk on an autumn day, no idea what was coming his way. Poor little mouse, he wants to leave the house, so he took a walk on an autumn day, no idea what was coming his way. Off into the woods, the spooky, spooky woods, where the nighttime it is drawing in, and the sounds and movements scare him. So what little sounds might our little mouse hear in the woods? Or what things might he see in the woods? Off to the woods, the spooky, spooky woods, where the nighttime it is drawing in, and the sounds and movements scaring him. Oh, he saw a slimy toad, a slimy, slimy toad, and the nighttime it is drawing in, the sounds and movements are scaring him. Oh, Ava's got a toad, a slimy, slimy toad. What kind of movement does a scary toad make? It's a hopping, hopping toad, a scary hopping toad. In the nighttime it is drawing in, and the movement of the toad is scaring him. Don't worry, little mousey, it's just a toad. Poor little mouse, he wants to leave the house, so he took a walk on an autumn day, no idea what was coming his way. Oh, Demi's got a spider, a scary, scary spider. What kind of movement does a scary spider make? Okay, if you've got a scary spider at home, or if you haven't got a scary spider at home, you could make a little scary spider with your hands like this. Or you could make a scary spider on behalf of someone, and you might see the fingers wiggle of the spider's legs wiggling, and you might feel those legs on your hands, and you might feel those legs up your arm, and you might feel those legs under your arms, and you might feel those legs on your head or up your neck. It's crawling up your neck, crawling up your neck. There's stinky spiders crawling, crawling up your neck. Oh, it's crawling up your arms. Oh, it's crawling up your arms. There's a sneaky spider crawling, crawling up your arms. And it's crawling up your toes. It's crawling up your toes. A sneaky spider is crawling up your toes. And it's crawling up your leg. It's crawling up your leg. Oh, there's a sneaky little spider. He's crawling up your So we've had a little slimy toad. We've seen a little mouse has seen a little scary spider on his trip. What else might we hear that might be scary as well? Or see or feel? Poor little mouse, he wants to leave the house. So he took a walk on an autumn day. No idea what was coming his way. Oh, Jessica's got a creaky door. I love that one. Poor little mouse, he sees a haunted house, and inside that haunted house there's a creaky, creaky door. Poor little mouse, he sees a haunted house, and into that house there's a creaky, creaky door. It goes. And Santy has the bat, a creepy, creepy bat. She can see that little bat flying around the house. Let's see if we can all do something with bat wings with our arms. And they do this kind of movement, don't they? Maybe we could wave in our arms. We're waving our arms, waving our arms like a creepy, creepy bat. Waving our arms, we're waving our arms, we're waving our arms like a spooky, spooky bat. And poor little mouse, he goes inside the house where he hears the sound of a wah-wah tube. But he doesn't know it's a wah-wah tube, 'cause Ava's making the sound of a ghost. It goes ooh. It goes ooh. It goes ooh. It goes ooh. Poor little mouse, he wants to leave the house. So he took a walk on an autumn day. No idea what was coming his way. He saw a spider, he saw a slimy toad, he saw a bat outside a house. He found a haunted house, it had a creaky door, and inside the house was Ava's ghost making noises. Well, that was a very lovely little warm-up story for our set of spooky stories on this All Hallows Eve. A simple, not too scary story to get us started, but actually I think now maybe we'll move on to something a little spookier. Let me have a little look inside my book. Hi Alex, thank you for joining us. We're just about to start a new story, Alex. Maybe you could join us with it. Let me have a little look inside. Oh yes, here's a fabled tale. Quite a spooky fabled tale. It's the tale of Old Man Jones and the bones of Old Man Jones. Let us sing about that story now. Maybe you've got something to make the sound of Old Bones Jones with. If you've got some sticks or something that... What is that spooky sound? Let's find out in this little tale. This is an old American folk tale, which is why we have to adopt the country music style. If you could dig out your sounds now of the bones, you could tell me what it sounds like to you. Here is a story, one to chill the soul, of how I found the body of old Jimmy Jones. Here is a story, one to chill the soul, of how I found the body of old Jimmy Jones. I was sitting in the garden when I heard a scary sound. I had to go a-looking to see what could be found. And what do you think that scary sound might have been? That scary sound might have been something like this, just echoing. See if you can make that scary sound yourselves. I was sitting in the garden when I heard a spooky sound. I had to go and see what could be found. And I heard this: find me, find me, I'm tired of being alone. Come and find the bones of Old Man Jones. They're going clickety-clack, clack, 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 clack. The bones of Old Man Jones. They're going clickety-click, click, clack, clack, clack. The bones of Old Man Jones. They're going click, 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 clickety-clack. The bones of Old Man Jones. They're going click, 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 clickety-clack. They're going click, 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 clickety-clack. They're going click, 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 clack. The bones of Old Man Jones going click, 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 clack. Click, click, clickety-clack. Bones of Old Man Jones. Here is a story, one to chill the soul, of how I found the body of Old Man Jones. So I moved inside from the garden, and I was sitting in the living room. I was sitting in the living room when I heard a spooky sound. I had to go a-looking to see what could be found. How did we hear the bones this time? We done click, 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 clack quite fast. Was it a quiet sound this time? Was it a loud sound? Was it a fast sound? Was it a slow sound? You tell me what sound it was that we heard. I was sitting in the living room when I heard a spooky sound. I had to go looking to see what could be found. Find me, find me. I'm tired of being alone. Find me, find me. Come and find the bones of Old Man Jones. They're going. Oh, lovely. We heard a drip, 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 dripping sound. We heard a drip, 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 a dripping sound. We heard a drip, 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 dripping sound. Drip, 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 a dripping sound. We heard, find me, find me. I'm tired of being alone. Find me, find me. Come and find the bones of Old Man Jones. Here is a story you want to chill the soul of how I found the body of old Jimmy Jones. So I moved from the garden into the living room, through the living room into the kitchen. I was sitting in the kitchen when I heard a spooky sound. I had to go looking to see what could be found. We'll do one more fast one. It went clickety, 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 clack, clickety, clickety, clack, clickety, 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 clack. The bones of Old Man Jones. Click, 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 clickety, clack, clickety, clack. The bones of Old Man Jones. Oh, here is a story you want to chill the soul of how I found the body of old Jimmy Jones. So I moved from the garden into the living room, into the kitchen, and then finally all the way upstairs to the bedroom. I was sitting in the bedroom when I heard a scary sound. I had to go looking to see what could be found. This is the last time to get the sounds of Old Man Jones's bones going with me. He went, find me, find me. I'm tired of being alone. You find me, find me. Come find the bones of Old Man Jones. He went clickety, 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 clack, clickety, clickety, clack, clickety, 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 clack. The bones of Old Man Jones. They went clickety, 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 clack, clickety, clickety, clack, clickety, 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 clack. Here is a story, wanna chill the soul of how I found the body of Old Man Jones. under the bed in the bedroom, I thought I heard a scary sound. But when I looked under, nothing could be found. The story of Old Man Jimmy Jones. Maybe we'll never find out where that spooky, spooky sound was coming from. You'll have to wait and see. Well, I think it's time for us to maybe just do one more little story. Let me have a look inside the book and see what I can find. Oh, hello, Winterbourne. Thanks for joining us. We're about to sing another little spooky tale. I'm going to have a look inside my book to see what we might find. Oh, here we go. Here's a lovely little story. One of my all-time favourites. Some of you may or may not know that I have 3 sisters of my own. This might be a little tale about them. This is the story of the 3 sisters. If you'd like to join me on this tale, you might like to find yourself a cauldron. Something to stir your cauldron, perhaps. Your cauldron might make a lovely sound too. And I'm going to be looking for some wonderful ideas from you people all the way through this one. So be prepared to tell me what we might find inside this cauldron. There were 3 sisters in a house that filled the town with fear. And every Halloween, when witches can be seen, you could hear the sounds loud and clear. There were 3 sisters lived in a house that filled the town with fear. And every Halloween, when witches can be seen, you could hear the sounds loud and clear. Something like stir, stir the pot. Stir, stir the pot. Stir, stir, stir the pot. Fill it with everything you've got. So have a think about what we might be putting inside our cauldron. Let me know what you think we might be brewing. There were 3 sisters lived in a house that filled the town with fear. And every Halloween, where witches can be seen, you could hear the witches loud and clear. Stir, stir the pot, stir, stir the pot, fill it up with everything you've got. Stir, stir the pot, stir, stir the pot, fill it with everything you've got. We're making some magic potions. We're making some magic potions. Stir, stir our potions, stirring our potions. And what shall we make our magic potions with? I'm going to chop, 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 chopping up the frog's legs. Chop, 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 legs of 1,000 frogs. Chop, 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 chopping up the frog's legs. Chop, 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 legs of 1,000 frogs. We're adding smelly slime, smelly, smelly slime, smelly, smelly, smelly slime. We're adding smelly, smelly slime. We're adding smelly, smelly slime, smelly slime to the pot. Ava's smelly slime, oh Ava's smelly slime. We're adding Ava's smelly slime to the pot. We're adding Ava's smelly slime. We're adding Ava's smelly slime. Ava's smelly slime to the pot. There were 3 sisters lived in a house that filled the town with fear. Every Halloween, when witches can be seen, you could hear those witches loud and clear. What should we add to the pot, my dear? What should we add to the pot, my dear? Stir, stir the pot, stir, stir the pot, stir, stir the pot. We've added some smelly slime. We've added legs of 1,000 frogs. And this time we're going to add 4 owls' beaks. And the pot's gonna go boom! Bat's wings! We've got bat's wings! Bat's wings! And the pot goes boom! Bat wings! Bat's wings! And the pot goes boom! Bat wings! Bat wings! Bat and the pot goes boom! Bat wings! Bat wings! It goes boom! Gorgeous, gorgeous goo, gorgeous, gorgeous goo, adding gorgeous, gorgeous goo. George's gorgeous goo. Oh, George's gorgeous goo. Add in George's gorgeous goo. We're adding socks off your feet. Stinky socks off your feet. Socks off your feet. Socks off your feet. Got socks off your feet. Socks off your feet. And as we add gorgeous, gorgeous goo, George's gorgeous goo, the socks off your feet, bat swings, the legs of 1,000 frogs, Ava's smelly slime. It all starts to get a little bit hectic inside of it. We're adding new ties, and the pot begins to rattle. Hear it rattle. It all gets a bit much, and we can hear the witches. As we all keep adding it. There were 3 witches lived in a house that filled the town with fear. And every Halloween, when witches can be seen, you could hear those witches loud and clear. We're going to do one last addition to our pot. We're going to run through everything we've had. We're adding, first up, going backwards, Santis slime. We're adding Santis slime. And on top of the Santa slime, we're adding Newt's eyes. We're adding Newt's eyes. We're adding Newt's eyes. Hope you're adding all these to your pot at home and feeling the effects of the potion coming together. Then after Newt's eyes, we're adding the socks off your feet. The socks off your feet. We're adding the socks off your feet. And it's starting to rattle a bit our pots. And on top of the socks off your feet, we're adding George's gorgeous goo. We're adding George's gorgeous goo. We're adding George's gorgeous goo. And on top of George's gorgeous goo, we're adding Ava's smelly slime. Ava's smelly slime. We're adding Ava's smelly slime. Ava's smelly slime. And the pot's beginning to rattle. And on top of Ava's smelly slime is the legs of 1,000 frogs. There's the legs of 1,000 frogs. There's the legs of 1,000 frogs. And you can hear the pot rattle. You can hear that pot rattle. Until the roof blows off the witch's house and you can hear them. there we have it. The tale of the three sisters may or not be the tale of my own three older sisters. I'll let you decide what it's like being the youngest boy. Well, I think, beautiful humans of the world, tasty humans of the world, that might be the end of our tales for today. But I'd like to leave you with one last little tale. We'll have one last look in the book for that one. And we're going to leave you with a tale of someone called Pete Ord. And this is the tale of Pete Ord's ghost. I wonder if you might have heard of him, or where he might have gone. But if you have got a white sheet, or I have a white pillowcase here, or something you could use to just waft up and down as we begin a calming end, and the tale of Pete Ord's ghost. Off the sheet up and down, can you feel the breeze? Off the sheet up and down, from your head down to your knees. Off the sheet up and down, can you feel the breeze? Off the sheet up and down, from your head down to your knees. This is the tale of Pete Ord's ghost. This is the tale of Pete Ord's ghost. Who is the Soundabout practitioner you love the most? It's the tale of Pete Ord's ghost. The tale of Pete Ord's ghost. And if you've got a sheet at home, you might have a version of your own ghost. These are the tales of many, many ghosts from around the whole of the country. This is the tale of many, many ghosts who join us on Halloween. But don't be scared, And after tonight, or after the moon shines bright, we'll have to let them go. So offer them a drink and invite them in, 'cause ghosts are just like you and me, and mostly they are friendly. Thank you for joining me this Halloween afternoon to take a look through my book of scary stories. Please do keep supporting Soundabout Live, joining us on these sessions. Tuesday we'll have Karen, who will be continuing with the theme of these 2 weeks, but she'll be moving from Halloween into Bonfire Night. I think it's time to say goodbye. I think it's time to say goodbye. Oh, I think it's time to say goodbye. See you again another time. Thank you very much, everybody. See you again soon. And look out for the witches as night draws in.